together.
Happy Halloween weekend here in Salt Louis. It's a massive Sports Lake City, Utah stadium. A huge Big 12 tomorrow night at Rice-Eccles College football game with champion mascots representing the Utah Utes. The chip implications. They're the Cincinnati Bearcats holding the WWE Big 12 Championship, prestigious custom-made WWE titles. A look inside number 24 Utes, 6-2 in the locker room now in the home team. The number on the year, they host the number 7 Bearcats. That's team 7-1 since tomorrow night. But tonight, the start of 2 straight nights of action. WWE is at the Delta Center. It's Friday night snack. The number 1 contender down. For the undisputed WWE champ here on the eve of Saturday night's main championship. Drew McIntyre is the event when he meets this American Nightmare, Cody Mann, for the title. The American Rhodes, they're face-to-face decide live tonight. And the contract for their matchup here. System of Force, Nia Jax, of course. The Erie Force dressed for Halloween and looking to renew an old rivalry with one carrying a Cincinnati jersey. One half of the women's tag, Alexa Bliss, is in the house. Team champions. With her teammate, Charlotte Nia, live tonight. Charlotte Flair, Alexa versus became an angry storm. And last week, this one, Jade Cargill, one of the WWE Women's Champion, docked everyone with a brutal beatdown. Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton had just defeated. Let's take you back to last week on SmackDown. Defeated Kiana James in a one-on-one match.
Would strike and attack Tiffany moments after Julia Stratton. Jade Cargill with a WWE Women's Champion laying waste to come to the aid of the United States Champion Julia. Rock the world.
Yeah, Jade.
But then Cargill would shot.
Cargill assaulting Tiffany Stratton. Apparently, Corey, Jade Cargill, the WWE Women's Champion, has had enough.
A side was unleashed on Stratton. Cargill lying dormant inside for the entire WWE unit, attacking the left knee of the champion. Universe to witness Cargill before Jade making the entire world her intentions known before the...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jade Cargill will tonight here on Friday Night SmackDown. Will be joining us live a bit later on.
How about what we are moments away from by John Cena, followed up by looking to carry on the legacy forge. Sami Zayn, the United States champion, continue that championship open challenge with Tiffany Stratton.
What? Champion.
Cut the music.
WWE Women's Champion.
The music. I said cut. I got a bone to pick with Jade Cargill, and I'm not waiting until tomorrow night. Jade Cargill, my music hits, and I'm not waiting. I want you right here, right now.
Tiffany, please.
Oh, Tiffany.
Well, just think this through. Know that you are clear. Okay, you and I both know it as tolerated. That no physical contact means absolutely for your match. I cannot have anything for a night. Jeopardize this title match tomorrow.
Do you really think I can tweak? For the stare what the doctors had to say after last storm to be so strong, Jade, get out here! She sure seems like a coward. Face me one-on-one! Where is she? Come on, let's go!
She wants. Sounds like Tiffany's gonna get what
Jade, tell you the same thing I told Tiffany. No, Jade, I'm gonna tell no physical contact before tomorrow night. Security, can I get security out here? I just stay right there. In fact, secure now. Security now. Oh, thank you.
Not now. We're not doing
Be serious. I wasn't gonna do Nick. Hold on. It's not that nothing. This just in my head opened a couple weeks ago doesn't serve me. And I tasted my own blood. Now I know what I want, and what I want is that Saturday night main event. So tomorrow at Taffy time.
Well, Tiffany
is up.
Stratton wasting little time. Security going to intercept her there. But right after Jade. And I got General Manager Nick Aldis. Championship match. There's not wanting to jeopardize tomorrow night's Saturday night's main event. Champions still showing effects of the attack on the leg last week by Jade Cargill. Tiffany is fired up, ready to go tomorrow night. And as you heard the general manager say, tolerated.
Well, Tiffany's challenger tomorrow, Jade Cargill. Stratton's fired up, but it looks to me like has already done an exceptional job ahead of Tiffany Stratton. That won't serve the champ of getting under the skin and into the head. Well,
there's no doubt Tiffany Stratton will at Saturday night's main event. Speaking of be a fighting champion tomorrow night, fighting champions. Let's take a close rag at the United States champion. So look at the man known as the Mad Ilya Dragunov.
Difficulty. Show are. But man. We walk through hell, but we find not to be consumed. Suffering is the true test of life. Britannia.
the United
Pain.
States title belongs to the Mad Dragon. Well, Ilya Dragunov, legacy of the United States champ, looks to proudly uphold the Legacy Open Challenge as on one with a mystery challenger. The Mad Dragon goes one on. Who will answer the call next? We will have our answer.
In the United States, the following championship open thinkers from the challenge. Introduce now Russia. He is the United at 210 pounds United States champion. I absolutely love I said this last week. Matches involving the Mad, who will accept the Open Challenge. Dragon coming up next. Dragunov defends the United States title live
tomorrow. Everyone is buzzing. No bigger main event. Jey Uso, CM Punk. Heavyweight Championship. The stakes. The world. You want a moment? This is always Saturday night's main event. It's a moment.
Rice-Eccles Stadium here in that's Salt Lake City, big college here in Utah. Football game tomorrow night. And there are the Utah Utes, pride of Utah, the marching Utes cheerleaders, accompanied by the band, preparing for tomorrow night, for tonight, Friday night SmackDown. This is number 17, Cincinnati, is at the Delta Center just down the street here in Salt Lake.
Merry Christmas. Ron, this is your Halloween. Brush your teeth at the Halloween costume, right?
Are you Halloween? You know it's Halloween, right? Dressed as Kris Kringle for Halloween. It's not Christmas.
Y'all think it's Halloween? Bless your heart. Wrong month.
Oh! Merry Christmas. What a idiot. Oh, Merry Christmas. What the hell are you two looking at? Bums that taking candy from a stranger. I'll tell you what I'm looking at. Two As a matter of fact, I heard y'all was talking smack on your 1-year anniversary.
For the tag team
Back about my family last week, how you beat
titles, don't forget that detail.
Oh, absolutely remember that. As a matter of fact, we're on our way back. Yeah, you remember that? We absolutely those tag team titles. We're going to be 2-time
soon enough. Yeah, okay, hold it, Harry Potter.
champs soon enough.
We're gonna be 2-time champs. Matter of fact, MFT's,
Harry Potter, huh?
they're first in line for those tag team titles.
Well, if I was Harry Potter, I'd cast a magic. But seeing that I'm not, magical spell and shut your ass up. Seeing that you think you're next in line and we really find out, or we just fight. And we know we're next in line. How about tonight we see what happens? How's that?
Talk to Mr. Aldis, and we'll show. That's a good idea. Let me go tell you how much has changed in
Very good.
Looks like it's going to be
a year.
You do that.
in the United ring. Looking to see United States champion Ilya Dragunov, who will take him up on his big challenge. U.S. Championship. Oh. Well, there is a crack right. Dressed for Axiom. Nathan Frazier, Corey, on the battle.
Axiom, hang on a second. I'm on your left, but wait. Come on. This blue pass Bronzo Ciampa of DIY. Axiom.
No. You can't seriously be thinking, no, about giving this nerd a
Hey, what the hell did you just say to me? Hey,
shot at that United States champ.
you snooze, you lose, pop.
When is the last time you...
Hey! Man, the open challenge is made for every competitor. Nathan, but to be fair, was your first. When it comes down to the United States Championship for jackass, there is no reward.
So Ciampa's been dismissed by...
Will receive the opportunity. Yeah, Ilya Dragunov. It looks like Nathan Frazier.
Ciampa begrudgingly leaving. And now we've got a United States Championship in the ring. Match. Dragunov against Nathan Frazier to win his first major champion. Frazier. Big opportunity for championship here in WWE.
Oh!
And the champion is down. Oh, and a big knee by Frazier. He caught him. And Frazier understands he's champion.
Well, Nathan Frazier, as well as
He's got to take the fight to the fighting champ.
the entire WWE locker room, understand that's incredibly valuable to your career. Yes, these United States Championship Open challenges, yes, you could become champion, but even in style amongst your peers, you can raise your profile. Oh! You can raise your profile amongst the WWE universe. The whole WWE universe could be talking of Nathan Frazier. Case in point about this guy tomorrow morning as a result of this match.
Intercepted, though, by Dragunov. And there's
Win, lose, or draw.
Frazier with a boot to the face, a step up Enziguri tries. Dragunov, Frazier's got Dragunov off his game here. Through the ropes into the floor, and Frazier in the early going.
Even on the outside, not safe. Here comes Frazier. Dragunov has to realize he is not.
Suicide dive takes down the champion. What an opportunity. Frazier fired up. And this is one of the problems you're going to have to battle. Problems with the open challenge, Corey. You never know. You can't prepare. You can't scout.
You live your life prepared. That's if you're Ilya Dragunov, it's what Dragunov wakes up every battle to prepare his mind for war. Morning for to prepare his body for battle to be the best United States champion to his limits. Wow, possible. And Frazier looking to push him.
Great athleticism by Frazier. Nice duck down the champion. Frazier trying to fight out of it with it by Dragunov. The waist lock by a few well-placed elbows. Frazier using his speed and his agility early on in this. By the czar of double matchup, but he runs into a chop. WWE. Ilya Dragunov epitomizes what Dragunov, a man. The United States Championship is Cena first envisioned this to be all about. What John Cena many years ago when he started the to let the pain the open challenge.
Dragunov's mission is to entertain you, covered by the champion. And in my opinion, watching Ilya Dragunov,
Frazier kicks out at 2.
makes me believe this guy is the next. Watching Dragunov train, I've seen his video link in the evolutionary chain. It was all weekend long on social media. We saw is something a little bit more than human. Saw a little bit a few moments ago. This guy.
Did you see the interview that Ilya was training the Hart did about Dragunov? Apparently, as he got ready for his return, completely blown away by his intent here to WWE. Natalia complicity, by his in-ring prowess, and by how much he gives to this Dragunov with a chop. The man, the chop, dropping Frazier in the corner. Champion who says, "I am not intensity."
Right.
Hence, I am intensity.
Now, Nathan Frazier can attest to that. Make a tag to his tag partner. That, and I bet Frazier wishing he could Axiom right about now. Able to put the brakes on.
Nathan Frazier, Dragunov. Oh, right off her announce table. Frazier dropping Frazier face first. Frazier may be out.
A boot from the champion. What a... It's nothing short of miraculous. It's about to get worse for the challenger. And miraculous that Frazier's still conscious, but
Dragunov now going right.
It's nothing personal.
Right after Nathan Frazier. And a German suplex.
It's nothing personal. You hear Dragunov, Cole, just saying, it's just business for the United States champion.
Dragunov, it's business. It's about winning. And Corey, that's what it's all about for winning matches, winning championships. Remember, this man held the NXT title. That's what Ilya Dragunov is all about. The NXT United Kingdom Championship is.
Well, Ilya Dragunov lives to exceed the human mind. Nobody that I've expectations of the human body, of the scene in my tenure here in WWE, has the ability to something positive, to make it fuel, ability to take pain and channel it in like Ilya Dragunov does week after week.
This matchup tonight lands on Resolute. Frazier here as well in his feet. Goes between the ladle and a kick out at two.
It's a very
big scoops up the champ. Looking to win the title.
Familiar exchange we just witnessed. Seth Rollins' book cover from Nathan Frazier, taking a page out of.
Oh, wait a minute. Now the shoulders are down. That's Seth Rollins, of course, the man who trained. And it's interesting you mentioned Nathan Frazier. One of the reasons from Jersey and the Channel Islands off Frazier actually came to the United States of England.
Was proud in the past several years. Frazier has certainly made Rollins and looks to continue to do just Dragunov, reminding Frazier that. But right now, this is why on the United States throne Sami Zayn.
It's full steam ahead.
Champion. This is why I was the man to deep
head for Dragunov. Doing a great job here, grounding big boot right to the face. Frazier, who of course uses that flying acrobatic style.
Yeah, with
fast-paced, high.
Frazier lacks in physical superhuman speed, but my size he more than compensates for in super. My goodness, another epic.
And Dragunov is just,
boot to the temple.
He is a joy to watch. Is at 100%. Everything, never half-ass it. Right, he's always in it.
At the end for Nathan Frazier. This could be the beginning. Dangerous predicament with this hungry United on the outside of the ring. United States champion.
And again, rest to pin or submit Dragunov. Remember, champion's advantage. Frazier has cover by the champion to retain Nathan Frazier. Frazier, who was in a kick out at two by Heritage Cup champion, down an NXT champion as well, but looking for his two-time NXT tag. First taste of singles gold here.
Up to take the opportunity in the United States. And you can't blame for Frazier for stepping up open challenge, but the reality of the situation is time, particularly recently, compete is this. Frazier spends most of his thing as part of a tag team. That changes your cardiovascular conditioning. It's a big mentality that can sometimes affect your very different element.
Continues this intense pace. Dragunov to the side headlock on Frazier, who needs. And Dragunov, just to create some separation here. Planning Frazier. And on cover now. Is it enough? Standing center. And a kick out by Frazier.
Frazier showing the entire WWE
some guts here tonight.
No doubt about the universe that he is to be taken serious. No doubt Axiom watching seriously, even in singles competition, on hoping the best for his tag.
Frazier gives Axiom an opportunity.
Tag team partner.
I think for the championship if he wins tonight.
Listen, I would hope. Chip Open Challenge. It's one of my favorite parts of SmackDown. Hope so. I love the United States champion.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, the United States champion 18 times this year on Friday night. Chip has defended 18 by SmackDown. It's the most since 2020 challenges by Sami Zayn. And of course, now it's because of these championship open now by the champion Ilya Dragunov. Release on the challenger here tonight with a German suplex that he doesn't. Nathan Frazier.
Cinched in tight by the champion. The waist lock still. Frazier looking for. Oh my God!
Still is not released. And another German suplex. And Dragunov can start Frazier, who delivers some elbow. Continues the punishment of the elbows down to the jaw.
Look at the welts for wicked knife edge chops. Forming already on the chest of Frazier from the. It open, seeing a little crimson on the forehead. Looks like the champion's been busted.
Look at this, Frazier lands on his point off that tremendous balance. Feet. Nathan Frazier showing. Dragunov misses wildly. Went for the Constantine special. Nobody home. Frazier looking to pick up the pace here. Frazier, look at this. Go!
Running, shooting.
Dragunov.
Big star.
Is it enough?
And in the blink of an eye.
Out by Dragunov at 2.
Nathan Frazier can turn the. Look at this athleticism in hides of any matchup. Take a verted DDT, followed immediately. I don't know if Frazier got all of it immediately by a running, shooting star. Otherwise, we may have a new champ.
The pace needed this devil may care, and Frazier needed it to pick up attitude in order to have an opportunity. That going toe to toe with the fighting, getting him a chance here tonight, and he's doing just United States champion. And a WWE fans showing their appreciation.
The Delta Center beginning to rock with
as these two men go at it.
Appreciation for both. Here comes the challenge of these combatants. Challenger again.
Taking the who delivers a chop. Great fight to Dragunov. Frazier ducks underneath it. Big kick to the chin. Frazier's got a chance. And champion's down. Intercepted.
Frazier. Momentary hesitation might have cost.
Dragunov. Wow. Full contact. Dragunov, who slams him on the back of Kane. Kick out again. Of his head. Cover now. By a resilient Frazier here tonight.
The guts of the champ. This is a testament to the tough challenger Nathan Frazier as we look once behind that slam from Dragunov. Again, there was malice.
Dragunov, the champion, a man who's dedicated and intense competitor. Triple H once said is his editor as anyone he's ever seen. Dragunov now from the top rope. High praise from the game as Frazier rolls out of harm's way. Nate, but a kick of his own. Then Frazier runs into it. Chop. Step up Enziguri. Drops big knee. Frazier to his knee. Oh, and another. This is right out of brutal, intense. Dragunov's playbook. Gritty. Frazier to the floor. May have injured him. Ducks out of harm's way. Ilya now over the top rope. But the problem is Frazier's got to get the champ.
Understands the situation at hand.
Back in the ring.
Well, I'm sure Nathan Frazier right now. But Dragunov.
Frazier. Oh, ran right into
it. Not giving Frazier much time to work with.
All right. Man. Frazier knocked for a loop. And Dragunov to go up top. Nobody home off the senton.
That could cost the champion. Frazier
up top.
Making the climb to the top.
Cross block. Dragunov says, cover. 5-2. United States Championship. This is what a match for the that's what the Open Challenge is all about. You saw some disbelief, perhaps some frustration.
Nathan Frazier landed the frog
in the eyes of Nathan Frazier moments ago.
Frog splash right on the money. Still had a little too much left hook of the leg, but Dragunov's in the tank. What an opening bell. Frazier battle this has been since the
understands the opportunity. It's never won a singles title in WWE. Stake here. Again, he's WWE, and that'll change your career.
Ilya Dragunov, you want to continue putting. No doubt about it. And if you're in the work, continuing to raise the championship in these open challenges, profile of the United States champ, which was initiated by none other than the great.
You know, I was doing some research just a few
greatest of all time, John Cena.
Moments ago, Corey, and this is that men meet. They met back in NXT. Actually, the third time these two may actually battle for the NXT United cover.
Frazier.
Is it enough? Off the Missile Kingdom Championship at one point. Cover, drop kick, and Dragunov gets his shoulder.
Champion had much left after that kick out.
They're up.
Well, it didn't look to me like the Cole. the Mad Dragon thing to fade.
Well, let's not forget, he's only
Could be beginning
a couple of matches since he's been back with that serious knee injury.
Oh, we talk
After being off for over a year.
ad nauseum during Sami's turning the candle at both ends as a champion's reign about the danger in these open challenges takes it out of you physically, which is why it's such an impressive tactically. It takes it out of you mentally to be able to deliver on these open challenges.
Frazier, who's been locked in a tag team for a little,
And retain the gold.
yeah, but you look at a guy like a long time now to come out here and have some singles as well. Success tonight. That's a challenge for him as Frazier now. Trouble.
Looking for the Phoenix splash.
Gonna go up top. The champ's in.
He hits this, it's over!
Harm's way. Frazier, though, steps on his feet. Let it.
Whoa!
Dragunov moves that off. Dip down that time by Dragunov, the champion. And look at the punishment by.
Those raining down elbows.
The thing that Dragunov does is so full. I mentioned before, Corey, everything speed ahead.
Painful. Covered by the champ. Deliberate, precise, and champion.
Is it enough to put him away? Wasted motion by Dragunov, but again, Frazier kicks out. Little win. Perhaps doubt creeping to put Frazier away. And into his mind, what he needs to do in order to have a chance, Frazier's got to get that. Again, I still think, pace picked up.
It's proven a very difficult puzzle for Dragunov. I agree with you, but to this point, Frazier is Dragunov to solve.
Best ground and pound.
Oh.
This is where Dragunov's at. His
God.
Frazier headbutt. Everything is just done with malice.
Frazier's chest is starting to look like ground meat, like hamburger. Frazier
Getting deep into the.
There is no quit in Nathan.
This matchup. Dragunov adjusting the knee. Now a brace again, the serious knee injury, the third year. Injury that kept him out of action for over a year.
And during that time away, hungry, and since returning to Friday nights, Dragunov became more and more SmackDown. The Mad Dragon has feasted.
Dragunov had an abdominal stretch up with Dragunov's United States champion as he battles Nathan Frazier. Championship on the line here tonight.
A bird's eye view of things. Our official Daphne LaShawn in there with it. And look at the power.
And that's it. Look at Dragunov.
Of the champion with Frazier still swinging.
Stunned. Cornering Frazier with a well-placed boot. A bit wobbly as he fell back into the ear.
Game changer Nathan Frazier needed. You're exactly right. That could be the game.
Dragunov, look, Frazier spent. Heading up to the top rope. Caught by Dragunov.
States champion. Tremendous power from the United States.
Dragunov now. And again, Frazier trying to counter here. The power. Frazier with a hurricane. Sends Dragunov out to the floor in Rana. Nathan Frazier with another offer. Down goes the champion. Opportunity. Up over the top.
In Nathan Frazier. Get the sense the urgency.
Oh, no!
Camp in the ring.
Frazier with Dragunov there.
Frazier may do it. This is his opportunity.
Looking to go up top now. Frazier measuring and he put him away. His opponent. Down. Cover. And a kickoff connects with a Phoenix splash by Dragunov. Jump for the United States title. Oh my goodness, what a match.
But that could be a heartbreak. Kick into the steel stairs. Falker for Frazier. Off of the following immediately with a pick. Boom. Right on the money. Your perfect Phoenix splash. 2 9/10. He just landed his best shot. But this could break Frazier's shot. And the champion kicked out.
But he's got to keep going forward. He's got the champion on the use something out of Dragunov ropes. And now Frazier going to use playbook.
Axe handles to the four
of these men beaten down, punished.
Forehead of Dragunov.
Both in each other.
Yeah, but Cole Frazier, you can see it. This could be the undoing of the challenge in his face, feeling desperate right now.
Dragunov not allowing Frazier. Dangerous Frazier is to get back to those ropes. He understands how. Straight right hand by Frazier.
Rock your equilibrium and then some. They caught Dragunov on the ear. And Frazier once again climbing to the high.
Time's going to meet him there. And again,
Rent District.
Dragunov then high risk, sometimes high reward. Sometimes it backfires.
Yeah, backfire. Dragunov once again down on the canvas for the champion in that instance. Frazier perched on the top turn.
Right to the back of the knee.
Turnbuckle.
And Dragunov. Oh, and a
Dragunov is a Terminator. He just gets Halloween. We should say Michael Myers continues to move forward. Maybe he's just esque. Look out, Haddonfield.
Gotta wonder what's going through the
Dragunov's on the loose.
Mad Dragon's mind here. What has been a classic battle. And the United States Championship open off, of course, knocking off Sami Zayn challenge. Dragunov, who successfully defended the title for us. Now it's Dragunov's turn.
Oh, no.
A couple of months. Now,
oh, my God.
Oh, my good
God. Stop it.
This Dragunov into the cover.
You
How the hell is Nathan Frazier's hook of the leg on Frazier? And the kick still functioning. He got dropped in the back of his neck. How's he still moving here?
And Dragunov may have just deserves both men exhausted what was left in his, leaving it all in the ring just for the right to be called to their own detriment. United States champion.
How the hell are both?
No idea.
Dragunov now with these men functioning here.
I have no.
Well-placed forearms. Lifts Frazier on the back of his head.
There it is.
Up top, Frazier fighting back, dropped again. By Dragunov. Ilya retains in a thriller. Cover.
Here is your winner, United States champion, Dragunov!
Man, stand performance by Nathan Frazier. Ovation for that match. What a Frazier tonight, and by the
Pointed that he's not leading title, but after that H-Bing Salt Lake City with the United States bomb, no need to hang a battle by both warriors. In your head, Nathan, what errors, but in the end, a Mad Dragon retains.
Ilya Dragunov, who has been so in WWE. Impressive on his return to WWE.
How can you not be?
Man, I'm so impressed. And a great show of sport. Dragunov and Frazier sportsmanship here tonight by the champions with a classic on Friday.
This is what the game is all about.
Friday Night SmackDown. About. And you said it earlier in the match. It's what the Open Challenge is all for. You can make a star.
Doubt about it. The entire WWE.
Even if you don't win the title.
No universe is going to be talking about Nathan. Oh! Tommaso Ciampa Frazier for the next few days. At the butt again. Damn it.
Ciampa earlier because he didn't get an opportunity from behind. He was pissed off at the United States Championship. And now the ambush on Frazier.
American Nightmare has a great deal on his mind coming for Cody Rhodes.
A week from City, Utah. Warrior Drew McIntyre over on Peacock.
What do you want to talk about? I can talk about my opponent, the Scottish Warrior Drew Mac. Week I did something that was uncharacteristic and I'm wondering for that. Stop. I don't want your apologies. Really, Arizona, you're gonna cheat and you're gonna boo me? You've seen. And you're in his crimes. I don't think it's that. Propaganda. Keep on cheering. It's amazing. Last week, you bashed me in the face. I've been screwed so many times. Finishing the... And I'm gonna... Now let's talk about the elephant. Cody, I hate that fact. Listen, I saw you talking to Jimmy. His brother Jay has another made, never the bride. Maybe he took a pain. Let's just start off right where we ended there. I'll fight you right now. Let's just...
Cody letting his emotions perhaps. Another fight here tonight with McIntyre.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jimmy Uso!
And it's pretty apparent.
Jimmy Uso absolutely irate. A chaotic beginning to SmackDown.
Trying to get Jimmy Uso and Drew McIntyre.
Oh!
for the attack tonight.
Get some more security out here.
At least a dozen out here.
Drew McIntyre.
And letting that emotion attack on McIntyre tonight.
Out to make regarding his wife Naomi.
Before Corey, on top of it all, assault on Jimmy's cousin Jacob
Seen no evidence.
The following tag team, accompanied by Solo Sikoa, Mateo Tama Tonga.
The Solo Sikoa-led Shinsuke Nakamura live. His War Games is headed to San Diego. Dropping moment is with the Survivor Series provider on location. Premium, unparalleled hospitality. WWE.
Championship match.
Jimmy Uso not about to stand by. Presumably the Drew McIntyre.
The MFT's United Empire Tonga representing Solo Sikoa at ringside.
For the combined weight of the team of Rey Nakamura!
The entire SmackDown locker room in Rizora, and also target of the attacks critically cleared to compete tonight because of the MF
Scenario. A sneak attack is watching against two of the best on the planet. About Rey Fénix, one of the most decorated Gamora. Two men already considered in WWE by getting through.
United States champion to the limit, and Sammy things off in this matchup. Tama Tonga. Nakamura conducted with Tokyo Sports when he was out his future, and he said he still has a lot of
World heavyweight champion in WWE.
Shinsuke also talked a lot about his story. World Tag Team Champions over on Monday.
Championship designs. He needs to worry about Tom. Those added LBs could be a difference.
And here's Shinsuke Nakamura runs into the yoga. He's
The nicest way he has to not get either of us beat up again.
However, so I will choose my word. Shinsuke, former three-time United, of course, known as the King of Strong Style. And time these two men have never teamed together, but it's in Japan before coming to WWE.
WWE, when you've got some of the best to ever do it. Rey Fénix is capable of a lot. Find that rivalry that's defined him.
Fénix putting on a show against Jay. Kick out with authority by the powerhouse.
Statement when you're referring to JC Mateo. Doubt about it.
Representing Mateo and Shinsuke.
Good vibration. Wisely taking a hike on the outside to
Not happy is Mateo. Almost a look of disgust.
You have to understand, if you're Solo Sikoa, this can be a danger he possesses within the MF. He wants it in calling his shots because he knows what the MF
dominating the pace. Oh, see Mateo.
But Tama,
other two members of this matchup and
chemistry. JC Mateo, Tama Tonga familiar. Nakamura and Fénix, to your point, some of its parts.
And Mateo and Tonga dominating. A lot of success as a champion. Sikoa breeds here. He wants.
This has got to be tagged.
Growth of Solo years, of course, Wyatt, and now a very outspoken.
You can't absorb the knowledge that what he learned under the tutelage of Roman.
Knox offensive style of Tama Tonga has raised to Mateo.
Ruthless. JT mold because he shattered all of the molds. P5.
You know, for weeks sort of got them to reach him. Mateo and Tonga. Just a couple of feet away from us here is just doing. Made the Tama Tonga. Oh, and a big splash in the.
Fénix imposing his will on the luchador.
The MF by Fénix and Nakamura. And it's Tama corner. Oh, and what a clothesline! The aggressiveness and the vicious. He said that this group, Corey, is forged in lore.
Solo's got to be happy to pick apart Rey Fénix. Against the mega champion.
Nice pump handle throw by Fénix. Of course, the world champion, also the Intercontinental. Solo Sikoa, very relaxed here. The Wyatt 6.
And unset now, the MFTs have their hands full. Rey
to Shinsuke Nakamura. Both of the night tag.
I love the recent return to
fired up and feeding off the WWE. Caught him on the other
face. Ridiculously strong Mateo is.
Mateo defenseless now is Nakamura enough to put him away.
Powerful as JC Mateo. You've got to keep them at a count of 3.
Saw Solo moments ago. A 6'8" giant. Of course, Tonga Loa.
Look at this.
Oh, what a
twisting.
The the sometimes erects.
It's almost like Tama Tonga, something less than human. And that spells disaster.
Ray Phoenix is legal. Tama Tonga functioned by Phoenix off the top rope. What a moonsault! It's such a joy to watch. Of course, his brother from behind. Phoenix lands on his. Nobody. Phoenix gonna fly, running the tightrope. And Ray Phoenix, what a crossbody! Here
comes Nakamura back into the fray. Nakamura. That momentary diversion. Tonga now looking to clear the ring of his opponents. Ray
Phoenix top rope.
Unbelievable.
He's a highlight reel. Looking to cause a distraction. Choke slam on the.
Giving ring.
Oh, there's that Tama Tonga in the end. Victory tonight.
If the goal is and company just took a massive step in
exercise for Solo Sikoa onto something with this group.
Stop it. Understand
I can't have any more of this.
Everybody and their mama and them know that we got in half dealing with Jay's BS in my own hands tonight. You understand?
I get that, okay?
I want to fight, okay?
And tonight, it's you and Drew Mac.
Where's your little secretary? We have something to talk to you about. We're very excited. Of course, I know a thing or two about being also the longest reigning. Let's keep it that way. These aren't facts. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. So, Chelsea Green as your new WWVPG.
Excuse me.
Hi. On Julia's schedule. Did she just reigning women's United States champion?
Me, I actually have a match against the WWE.
There you go. I think she just said.
It's tippy time.
canvas in the neighborhood. Get on the campaign trail.
Football introducing first from the WWE.
Hey, Night SmackDown, the champ in action against.
Is gonna fold under pressure.
Tag team action right here.
Well, that's Mountain America Stadium, Arizona State, and 6-1. WWE is broadcasting from Tempe for the first is Friday Night SmackDown.
And tonight, her general manager tonight,
champion Tiffany Stratton.
And Ace champion Julia Kiana James.
Corey, this all began a number of weeks ago when Women's Champion to join her group, which
did not take lightly to being rejected here. And this is a massive opportunity for Kiana. She's able to defeat Tiffany Stratton. Championship opportunities are concerned.
And if she can one day the United States Championship, think about what that does. Stratton have met once before, a couple of better of Kiana in that matchup. See how she reacts coming off her dual women's matchup in Australia.
As far as the Ted Lasso school ability to have the goldfish memory, because you can't championship as a result of coming up short to Seth Rollins.
Tonight against Kiana James. Kiana, former athleticism, Corey. She's a very confident young woman.
Actually advanced. I mean, Kiana James had, look at that, case in point.
WWE and both have taken. Kiana hip toss and another takedown in the arm. She cashed in her Money in the Bank contract to knock off Nia James and been the champion.
Nasty text, I'm sure.
What did I say?
But listen, both of these were iron. Ooh, we talk about how relatively she stepped in a ring for the first time. Shoulders down. Defending her women's championship has really shown her and better.
Oh, look at drop kick by time. Here comes the champ. James credit as well. She's had knee surgery at one point.
Take your eyes off of Kiana. Julia providing the
champion paying dividends. And Corey, this has become an interesting. Kiana running the business affairs for the.
It is a mutually beneficial relation. United States champion. Hard to disagree.
Is it enough to put her away in a kick out Act 2? Top business leader.
What she doesn't know, which is where Julia, prior to her arrival in WWE, and Kiana understands a few new holds, a few new tricks, and Julia from a financial standpoint. It's great business.
Here's Stephanie McCare, the World G Weeks back.
I did let Kiana.
And Stratton now sit outside the. And Kiana James doing a great job to damage.
Well, right. Tiffany Stratton wouldn't be in such dire straits right now.
Now James did to Stratton. Again, looking to pin the champion here. And WWE Women's Championship opera.
This pace from Kiana James right now, though. Understand, take your time, be deliberate in your movements. Make
Kiana James is.
Her own power at Stratton's expense. And look at this.
To the champ. couple of weeks ago for Stratton had to set in. I mean,
Shake a superstar's confidence, no matter who you are. Riding high at the top of the mountain as Tiffany Stratton had damage to your psyche.
Impressed with the game plan of Kiana James. We're going to continue to...
Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get cute. Don't get...
This is Friday Night Women's Champion with her hands full. I mean, already paying dividends at ring.
Condition of both of these women at this juncture.
And got the shoulder up to Stratton
To get distracted right now. She's in control off the ball. You get overconfident. Kiana
and Tiffany Stratton.
Time
and will
tank to mount a full comeback.
Arizona State University.
Face of the United States champion Julia
in this match.
Both women digging in this one. Kiana James understands
Like it right now. Couple of and Stratton.
Wow.
Power.
Alabama. Wow. Tiffy has turned
Now, there's the power of Tiffany Stratton. The rope. Went for the prettiest. And now James. Gonna kick out. Almost
nearly picked up the W at her ability to muscle up the women's. And Kiana may have just picked up the win.
Kiana James is giving the champ.
Was Tiffy fully prepared for the fight?
Absolutely. Super top rope. Stratton with a swanton. Prettiest moonsault ever. With the win.
The WWE Women behind.
Stratton couldn't even sell it.
Kudos to Stratton. It was a hard Tiffy. Hang on, Cole.
I think Cargill making her way to the ring. And going right after the women's United. James may want to think twice about that. With Kiana James was defenseless. Julia was going in for the kill, and Jade Park. A much needed backup. James and Julia.
A lot of history. And Jade Cargill comes to
Tiffany Stratton sat down. Oh my God! Clocked the champ! Where did this come from? Cargill ups her to the floor.
Oh, and into the stick. Absolutely mauling the WWE.
How frustrated she's been in recent months. That frustration out Stratton.
Oh my God. Oh, look in the... You can see the wound. The storm has snapped.
James Bissell's finally down here to try to separate. Complete, utter disdain and anger. Continues the attack on Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton just being brutalized. This is over.
Cargill.
This is over when Jade... Chaos. Championship Open Challenge issued Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, United States respect was nearing courtesy of the M champion.
Nice to talk to you after the match last week as the MFTs. I want to say, man, congratulations, awesome.
You need to know as a fighter.
Thank you.
And what you did with those legendary. Really.
You know, Ilya, this is something John Cena started. I pass it on to you. Who's willing to go to war every single week. Somebody who will leave every single week. And Ilya, out there and go do it.
Thanks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, moments ago, Cargill, inexplicably, Stratton.
Moments after coming to the aid, the storm was unleashed in a
mounting frustration over the past number championship. And tonight, Cargill may have seriously injured her knee there.
Of the WWE Women's Champion Salt by Jade Cargill.
Jade, consequences. You only face was thinking that this world rewards, and I'm not gonna ask for it. Championship.
Had to get even. I'm gonna let it slide because we're anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, Miz back on track to fulfilling my. I see the support and I owe it to myself to get back on track.
That feels like a really mature perspective.
Look in the mirror and wake up, Mello! Mind of generations. All of them using is hypermasculine.
Well, you know what? I'll see you next week. Kathy,
like a real man. But I guess he exposed him next week.
Not sure if he'll ever learn, but nonetheless, our main vacation. Anything goes. Warrior Drew McIntyre live.
Monday with CM Punk Jey Uso, where Nikki Bella battles Roxanne Perez.
Dragunov, welcome back, man.
What he's trying to say is, congratulations, anytime.
Well, then it's the open challenge. It is for every tech teams as well.
See, he didn't just wait down with you two.
Look who it is.
It's you take over the world. They're gonna actually held titles here on SmackDown. Make your.
You could get rid of that stupid mask, yeah.
See, what happened about last week, Johnny? I thought you were scared.
Oh, dang, we are terrified.
A waste of our time. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's
Probably
go.
can't even hear.
I am Bliss. I don't know if you caught it earlier, but Bailey, you are really the champions that you say you are.
Oh, we saw it. Real tag team looks like, because they're never even on the same page.
So cute. I mean, I am just waiting for one of you to.
Yeah, that's called projection. Be the same. I used to be like that. Trust. You should try it.
And if you want to call me a bully and you want to call me. I mean, Charlotte, watch out.
Naya. Super. But if you are looking for the old me,
Words for such a little girl.
Ron. She's clearly going through something.
It'll be a busy week for Alexa, I believe.
The following contest is the only way to win is by pinfall from Ayr Scotland. Weighing in at McIntyre. Uso. Just made official. WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Storm. Jade Cargill. Question's going to be, is Tiffany going to be anywhere near who has a massive matchup a week from WWE Championship? And his opponent from that 250 weight. Fueled by this mystery that's been going on since last year. Well, the matchup was scheduled to be McIntyre viciously attacked. We have no McIntyre had something to do with it, which is why qualification in this matchup. No count out. You win because he is not involved in the attack on Fatu. Popular point of view, but thus far we have no Fatu's attack. Suspicion? Sure. Cannot say that Drew McIntyre is guilty. Being upstaged by Jacob Fatu. With the issues with his brother. Main event, Jey Uso. And his own brother Jimmy from the Battle Royals night. Jimmy Uso understandably seeing wife Naomi, of course, expecting a child. Unless you've experienced, you may not know. There's a in the mind of Drew McIntyre. Of course, Cody WWE title next Saturday night has been in full force, calling Rhodes a war of words. But how about what's being said about Drew, not superstars? Yet Drew barely gets to be until proven innocent in Drew McIntyre's case. Some others have had an open mind. McIntyre says yes, which is why McIntyre thrusts right to the throat. Up was enough. Hey, McIntyre started off a powder keg in the knee. Big Jim and the Scott. McIntyre went to the eyes. Yeah, right to the eyes from Tempe. And it was Jimmy Uso who also had no interest in a wrestling match tonight. Jimmy showed over the years loyalty to family. Jey Uso, is he you have to evolve in your career. We talked about Solo Sikoa earlier tonight and of the tribal chief Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, maybe Jimmy should do something similar. They're going to give the WWE fans what they want to do to the Scottish Warrior. McIntyre with a control of this match. Mood as he drives Uso for Cody Rhodes. Cody blames the official in that one. Cody last week survived again when McIntyre has a case in that instance. It happened a few. McIntyre gets the matchup a week from. Vicious assault from the Scottish. The attack on Jacob Fatu is going to cost the WWE, and again, still no perpetrator. Drew seems. Everybody likes to cast aspersions around here. I mean, it could to be blamed, and rarely stuff. Really, it may not come wrapped in a nice pack. There's plausible deniability. Sure, the ID channel now, I think. Gonna fire back now.
Hey, in singles action. Jimmy is hit a kick out by Jimmy Uso. McIntyre, no disqualification.
Notice Drew McIntyre is Jimmy Uso. Condition will Drew be in?
Uh-oh, Jimmy Uso, McIntyre, and a belly-to-belly by the sky.
Upon impact. Brett's trying to fight through the pain, trying to find his ways into the cover, hooks the leg, using the but on the outside.
Keeper's area. Look at the intensity. Jim! Oh, right to the ribs of Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy Colleague smile on the face of Jacob Fatu last week.
Have any facts, Cole?
Is a possible. Now Jimmy Uso in deep trouble.
Keep accusing McIntyre.
I never win. McIntyre reminding Jimmy Uso.
And again, Cole, you don't have to agree with him. Went to Nick Aldis, said, I don't want a wrestling match. What you wish for.
Oh no, looking for a claim. Toe hold, face first off the chair.
Find out what he's made of to remember one of the greatest tag teams in WWE.
Jimmy Uso, WWE big kick to the midsection of McIntyre. McIntyre runs into that uppercut. Wind, down goes McIntyre. Cup Warrior.
Play, it's all legal for Big Jim
McIntyre. And now Jimmy Uso on frustration. The table. Big. Dragging McIntyre back to his feet. McIntyre, though. And just like that, McIntyre away and a kick out. I've 280 pounds, Drew McIntyre. Looking for a claim. Jimmy's got a chance. What a win this will be for Big. To the tops. McIntyre with a. Jimmy's got no Claymore. McIntyre wins. Convocation battle. Visible.
Is razor sharp as we endure everything Big Jim through night. Jimmy Uso.
You wanted this. You started the fight for it, and I don't believe McIntyre's done.
This air to the American Nightmare. Chase to Jimmy Uso, proclaiming his.
Oh, they rush into the ring, and the Cody,
WWE Championship,
coming to the aid of his friend. Jimmy to his feet.
Oh, but look.
Claymore! Week from tomorrow over on Peacock. And Cody for the undisputed.